Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video. This time we're going to be working on card organization. So I have a whole bunch more mail to open up. The problem is I've just got so much stuff on my table that I kind of want to clear up and make sense of it before we go any further. So let me show you something real fast. I'm going to pick the camera up here. So these are a bunch of cards. These are a bunch of cards. Here's a whole stack of rares that need to be put into penny sleeves, and we got some top loader cards. Some vintage cards over here. So there's a whole bunch of stuff on this table, and I want to start putting it into a binder. That's my goal tonight. Okay, so we're going to be having an organization stream. Let's grab some of these over here, place them on the table. Move my knife because we won't be cutting anything open. I think what I would like to do first is to start putting the vintage cards that aren't going to be graded into the, what are they called? These binder sheets. Let's see, where's the top? Here's the top over here. So let's get this dark magneton. Actually, what are all of my dark magnetons? Now this one, how's this light? Is this light shining bright enough? Get this a little closer. So yeah, this one's, most of these will not be graded. That's a dark magneton, and I wonder, do I have any other dark magnetons? These are from the X Team Rocket returns. So none of these. None of those. How about in this stack over here? Okay, I don't. Just checking everywhere, because I'm sure I have, if I don't have multiple of these dark magnetons out already, I know there's going to be some in packages. I've been buying them up. Not the ones that are perfectly graded, but even the worn ones. Okay, so this is from a lot that I purchased for like $32, all these cards. Yeah, this won't have the magneton in it. The question is, do I want to try and sell those, or do I want to try and put them in a binder? I feel like it would be smart of me to focus on one set at a time, rather than jigsawing together a set that I'm not really that familiar with. Oops, dropped a few cards over there. What do we have over here? Those are nice. Giovanni's Persian, so these are vintage. Yes, here we go. These are all vintage. Dark Alakazam, some Abra, Electrode. These are what we're looking for. This Magnemite, I believe, is from Rocket Returns, Dark Magneton, Dugtrio, Ivysaur. Oh yeah, is it this whole pile? Can't be this whole pile. There's a Hypno. Some more Dark Hypnos. Venomoth. Wow, that is a lot of vintage cards. Oops, dropping that. I don't know what set that's from. Oh, look at this. Shadowless Charmanders. Not Charizards. Charizards would be thousands of dollars probably. Alright, so this was the stack that we were looking for. I don't know about the rest of these. I believe these are the cards we got from Moses. Not this one. I don't think Drapion came from him. Not Dark Magneton. Are they? I can't remember now. I'm starting to get confused. Yeah, see, this is why we need the organization. Kangaskhan. So those are all kind of oldish cards. Oh, a big pile of them. Wow, quite a few. I didn't see any more dark magnetons in there, though. I know I've got dark magnetons on the way. In fact, they're probably sitting right now in my mailbox. Not my literal mailbox. I have a box of mail under this desk full of packages to open. So the question is, how do I want to do this? Oops. Electabuzz. Do I want to fill out a whole sheet of dark magnetons? Would I even be able to afford that? I know I have at least 2 or 3 more of them. I could put them with other magnetons. That's what I'm debating. God, I love the way this Lieutenant Surge's magneton looks. I can't make up my mind. Guess we will, because I don't have that many, right? Base set magneton. Another base set magneton. Good old vintage cards. Some old cards here, man. Looks nice, right? It's the Lieutenant Surge. We'll place them up here. Really like that Lieutenant Surge magneton. It looks so good. Come on, man. There it goes. Okay, so Lieutenant Surge, base set, dark set, rocket set, I should say. And this is non-holographic from the fossil set. Really, you know, such a different design. Look at that. They're roughly the same age. They're very close to each other, but this one's hand-drawn and the other one's 3D. Wonder who got to make that decision, you know? Somebody did. Some artist, and the artist's director or manager, he's like, yeah, you can draw that. You know? I wonder if they knew how big of a deal what they were working on was back then. So cards are so valuable. Okay, let me just go through these other piles real fast. Oh, this is the set from Moses right here. I recognize the Garbadors. Okay. All right, and the last thing I want to do is actually open up my folder. I'm going to search for a magneton in here. Okay, cool. I'm not seeing one. So that'll be my magneton sheet. Let's go ahead and plug this in. We'll have more magnetons coming in. Oops. Bumping into my camera there. Similarly, let's start getting these Hypnos out of the way. Oh man, we got a lot to do. Oh, we missed a magneton. Hypno, dark Hypno. It's an interesting Magnemite. That Magnemite's rare. Dark Hypno. Regular Hypno. Dark Alakazam, love that card. Yeah. I think certain cards I will be trying to swallow up all the cards in the market for that one. And it just depends on how much I can spend in a day. I mean, I got to be careful. I don't want to overspend. Let's get this magneton in. All right, Fossil Magneton, you're already being moved. Place you up here with the Lieutenant Surge's magneton. I know I don't have any more of those on the way. Gosh, that looks so nice. So let's see. We've got another Dark Hypno. We've got another 2 Dark Hypnos actually. These are first editions, and how are they looking? That one's worn. This one, I mean, it's kind of nice looking, but I don't think it's mint. We're going to take this one out at least. I sure like my Dark Hypnos. One of my favorite cards. That's why I have so many. Okay, I'm going to return that top holder. Where'd I place that extra sheet? Here it is. I thought I had more. Tell you what, I don't know if this one's going to get graded. I don't think it should be. Let's take a real close look at it. The front of the card's kind of nice. Hold on, let's take it out of here too, the penny sleeve. Okay. That seems flawless. How about the back of it though? It's actually very nice, but I feel like there's just a little bit of wear down there and a very slight amount of wear up there. I feel like that would throw it into like mint 8 or mint 9. I don't think this is a flawless card. The question is, do I want to put them in my folder? Yeah, we'll put them in the folder. What's the point of paying $20 to have a card graded if it's not going to come back perfect, you know? Dark Hypno, he's a cool card, but he's not like Charizard where the card's going to fetch a couple $100 to $1,000. So got these regular Dark Hypnos, non-holographic. Oh, that's strange. What's going on here? Oh, I have this. Oh, the person who sold it to me has it in upside down. Is it like that for the other one too? Oh, it is. It is. He's got it in upside down. So funny. It's a clever way to get it to not fall out of the package, maybe, when you ship it. Oops. All right. How's that looking? That's Fossil Hypno. All right, we have the Team Rocket Hypno. I don't know if we'll be collecting that one. The Team Rocket Hypno, the Rocket Returns Hypno, he looks kind of goofy. I don't know if he's really that sought after. I don't think he is. The Dark Hypno from the Team Rocket set looks real nice in my opinion, but the X-Team Rocket Return Hypno, he just looks kind of like a doof. Like he's trying real hard to let one rip. Let me show you again. See? He's just a little cross-eyed. He's looking a little cross-eyed. Take him out of there. What are you doing, kitty? My cat's watching the shadows that I'm casting and she's trying to play with them. God, she's so cute. Dark Hypno, you know, yeah, we won't be collecting it. We'll set him in the dark cards pile over there. The X-Team Rocket Return pile. We have a spare one. We'll set him over there too, though. So the Dark Alakazam, he's actually one of the more... Dark Alakazam, he's one of the more popular cards from the set. He's also, therefore, one of the more expensive cards. I don't know if we want to collect him that much. I really do like the way he looks, and I did have one when I was a kid, and he was in my deck a long time ago. There's quite a few Hypnos there. Especially when you consider I have some PSA Hypnos as well. I was trying to convince a buyer to sell me one for like 20 bucks, but he ended up turning down my offer. I was like, darn. But yeah, I got these guys over here too, right? Hypno Alakazam. Same deal. Okay. Let's get that Magnemite in with the Magnetons. I actually do have the evolution card for this coming as well, but he's a PSA card and he's only PSA 7. Oh, this isn't one of those deck builder holders. We want the penny sleeves. I like the penny sleeves. They're so nice. Okay, and we'll pop them in here. It's the only rare Magnemite that I know of. There might be another from another set. God, he looks so nice. We got these Dark Dugtrios too. Yeah, I'll just be watching the Rocket cards real carefully all the time because I really want to just load out on those. Or load up on them. I think it's the right term. I don't know what set this guy's from. Base set Mr. Mime. There's Neogenesis or Destiny or something to the Slow King. Fossil Haunter. These Charmanders can go somewhere else. Base set 2. Base set 2. Base set 2, for some reason, it's just kind of like, it's like hearing second best, you know? It's like, you're like, oh, that's nice, I suppose. It's almost as good as the base set. That's what it sounds like in my ears. So what do we got here? Oh, that's falling over right away. The way I'm picking these up. Dark Doug Trio, holographic and non-holographic, huh? I really have to get like a complete... Oh, I didn't know I had these either. I really have to get a complete rocket set going in this binder. Maybe I'll sell it that way. I don't know if I want to sell it. Well, I mean, the point is to hold on to the cards for a long time and then eventually to sell it, right? That looks so nice. Oops. Wiggling that camera a bit. Now we got a lot of cards. I don't know how to organize these quickly. I don't think there's any good trick to it. There's probably some method that somebody uses that they prefer. Take Mr. Mime out of here. Mr. Mime's pretty heavily bent here. He's worn on the back. I got him for real cheap though. It's not a big deal. There we go. Mr. Mime. Mr. Mime base set, huh? Man. Just holding these cards from so long ago. And thinking how old they are too. You know, it's really an interesting thing. Gosh, I wish this pile was easier to hold. It just keeps falling apart. I say we start putting the X Team Rocket Returns cards together. So what is this? This is Uncommon, Dark Magneton. This guy's rare, this guy's rare. Here's Dark Pupitar, he's going to be uncommon. Let's get all the uncommons slotted. That's a strangely tight fit for that one. A strangely tight fit as well. Guess I accidentally grabbed 2 Magnetons. Or ordered 2, I should say. I know I ordered 2 of the Weezings because one of them's reverse hollow. See, here he is. He's reverse hollow. We'll put him with the rares actually. Same with this muck. Dark Mag Cargo. Oops, he's not rare, is he? No, he's uncommon. I was on eBay looking at the X Team Rocket Returns cards, and somebody was selling the Trico, or what? No, it wasn't the Trico. It was oh, I can't remember the name of the Pokemon. It's one of the 3 starters, and the card got like fully a 1 PSA grading. It was so bad, and it was still selling for like $90. That's how bad people want that card. And I was like, Jesus Christ, man. PSA 1. I kind of chuckled when I saw it. I was like, really? Never heard of it. Selling for, you know, being so low like that. How's this Crobat? Is he a rare? Crobat? Or that's Golbat, not Crobat. Golbat. Wow, that's a snug fit. I wonder why that's so snug. Sorry, you can't really see what I'm doing off screen. I'm just putting these in the holder. It's an unusually snug fit in this binder. Guess that will keep them nice and tight in there though. It's because they don't normally go in the penny sleeves. Can't imagine putting my cards in here without the penny sleeves though. Dark Arbok, that's uncommon. Gosh, I don't want to put any pressure on the card. There it goes. Yeah, let me know. Do you normally put them in the sleeve and then in the holder, or do you just put them right into the holder? Because it seems like it would be nicer if you just took the card straight up and placed it right in. When I was a kid, that's how I did it, but I never really thought that was a very secure way of holding your card. I remember my dad would actually put them in the penny sleeve and then in the holder, and I thought, oh, that probably keeps the card really, really safe. I don't know. All right, well, that is Dark Team Rocket Return, or X Team Rocket Returns. We'll put them at the very back here. And those are all the uncommons. They're all in penny sleeves. I don't know if I like that. That was a really unusually snug fit. All right, then what do we got here? We got a rare, Dark Slow King, Dark Dragonite, Dark Sandslash, Raticate, Dark Mug. These are all rares and they're not hollow. I'm gonna try putting these in without the penny sleeves. Okay, there we go. Then let's actually extract this guy real carefully. He's got some wear on him. It's really not a surprise. He's not in that bad a shape, but you can see there's kind of some foil shown on the side. And the cards go in much better when it's just the card. Maybe that's how we'll do it then. It's interesting. I'll throw that sleeve away. It's kind of a dirty sleeve. Get this Dark Mug. We'll get this Dark Wheezing. I guess if, you know, I read somewhere that they should be in the sleeves while in the binder, I can bring them back out and put them back in. These aren't like my best cards necessarily. My best cards will be sent off to be graded. And these are meant to be seen and even touched. Just something I like to do. We out of them? No, of course not. We got these in the top loaders here. Dark Dragonite. He's actually quite expensive if you get him with a good PSA grading and hollow. Yeah, he's real expensive. I have a Dark Dragonite coming from the Team Rocket set, and he's first edition hollow, and he was not cheap. But I decided to make the purchase just so I could complete my collection. Dark Raticate. Come on. I know you want to come out of there. There we go. And another Muck. But this one, not reverse hollow. Not hollow at all, in fact. He's just normal. Alright, let's check that out. And they fit in much better without the penny sleeves, but I feel like maybe they're less protected. Interesting. So that was a lot of X Team Rocket Returns cards. I should have wire stuck on me. I should have another one in this top loaders pack right here. Let's find him real fast. Here he is. No others, right? All right, no others. Oh, we have this really bad shaped Dark Vileplume. Actually, she's gonna stay in the top loader because she's so warped. You know, I got that one for like $4, and I feel like that was overpriced. She's in really bad condition. I got bamboozled. Dark Raticate, reverse hollow. Was it the case that this was in good enough condition that I was going to have it graded? Try to get him out of here. There it goes. Nah. You can actually, when you tilt them, you can actually see hollow foil down here. Sorry, I'm so terrible at keeping the card in focus. Yeah, and there's a nick down there. So he's not going to be graded. He's not going to be graded. Let's remove this Dark Raticate, the non-hollow one, and we'll pop in the hollow one. Okay, cool. So I'm trying to think if there's any more X Team Rocket cards anywhere. Where are these over here? No, none of these. We have this little hand full of cards right here. No. Look at that, Shadowless Haunter. But he's all warped. There's a number of Shadowless cards here. They're all warped and dinged up by the previous owner, whose cards we purchased away from him for just 30 bucks. He made us a sweet deal. I thanked him for it. Let's get these empty top loaders. So interesting. So if I want to save a card, it probably is just going to go into this binder. It doesn't really need a penny sleeve or a top loader. Obviously not a top loader. Such an obscure video this time. There's no real straight on direction for it. It's just card organization. The organization you need in your life. Oh, I got a bunch of cards from, so I got a bunch of rares in here from the Unified Minds. So you can see it there. This is when I first started opening packs, and I'm already better at opening packs. I feel like these guys are probably wasting space because I don't know if I want them. Oh, I forgot I had all these. These might go up for sale to help purchase even more cards, obviously. So this is like a Japanese drowsy. First editions. These were in really good shape. Yeah, these look really nice. Some of the earliest rares I opened up from eBay. Yeah, I've definitely gotten better at this. It's so interesting. You wouldn't think collecting is a skill, but it kind of is. There's those magnetons. The Dark Magneton! And here are these Hypnos. These are holographic over here. Yeah. Wow. So I feel like we're going to move this folder out of the way. I feel like one of the things I want to do tonight is definitely get all these into penny sleeves. So this stack here, it's all rares. It's a huge stack of rares. They're rares or they're reverse hollows, and they're from the Unified Mindset, and I don't want them to sit out exposed to oxygen and moisture. So we got to get them into penny sleeves. And I simply hadn't done this because there's so many of them. And I don't really consider all of them that valuable because they're not. Some of them are valuable. Many of them are not valuable. Many of them are not. You know, I'll probably sell a lot of these and maybe for a very low price. In fact, if you're interested in any of these, just let me know. I think reverse hollows that aren't rare will probably be like 50 cents each. So maybe like this guy would be like 50 cents. Although the cost of shipping the card would be 50 cents, so maybe you'd have to buy more than one for that to make sense. Hollows would probably be like $1. And that's probably where I'd leave it. Golisopod. So look at this new card. So my wife and I pulled this card like secretly when you guys weren't watching. Reverse Hollow U-turn board. See, like U-turn board? Is he really worth that much? I don't know. Maybe he is and I just don't know it. Reverse Hollow Lickitung. This looks really nice actually. I like to see some of the cards. I do actually like the way they look. Here's a non-holographic rare Honchkrow. Don't know if anyone wants that. Some of these cards I'd be surprised if people want. Reverse Hollow Dragonair. See, I could understand Reverse Hollow Dragonair. Reverse Hollow Slakoth. It's looking pretty comfortable. I remember when he first came out, and I was like, it feels like a ripoff of Snorlax a little bit. Terrakion, Reverse Hollow. It's actually not bad. We'll place that one to the side. I suspect that one's a little better than the rest. So here's a normal Alolan Marowak. God, he looks cool. Wish he had been hollow. I actually like Marowak. He's a cool character. Let's grab some more of these penny sleeves. Dude, we're already at 30 minutes. How does the time go by so fast? Holy crap. I'm going to have to split this into multiple videos. Dwebble. Non-holographic Toxapex. I think I should have a few piles actually to properly sort these. So there's cards that they're not rare, but they're reverse hollow, right? Like Dwebble, Dragonair, Lickitung. Those are reverse hollow commons and uncommons, right? They should have their own pile because I have quite a few of them. And then there's reverse hollow rares, holographic rares. I wish I could prop this up so you guys could properly see it. We'll put this on this side actually. Everything's so slippery on this table. I should get like a carpet and set it down on this table so it's easier to lift the cards up when I want to. The table's so smooth. So reverse hollow, hollow, and then non-hollow. And I suspect the non-hollow rares are actually quite valueless. I don't think a lot of people are tripping over themselves to get a hold of it. It's reverse hollow Cresselia. This is a really nice card. Cresselia is pretty tough. Stadium Navigator. So a reverse hollow trainer card. Never been a big fan of the trainer cards. Really, you know, some of them look cool, but it's like, do I really want to pay extra money to own one? I don't know. Right, Olu. Ah, this card's like my bane. Lipard. I do not like pulling Lipard. It doesn't feel like it's a valuable card to pull by any means. Great Potion. Amoonguss. I do like Amoonguss, but I pulled him too many times. He ended up feeling kind of common. Reverse hollow Elgium. Get their names right. Practice their names. Here's a non-holographic Gumshoes. You'd have to like give the card out for free to get somebody to take it. Hone Edge, reverse hollow. It's a common card. Here's a nice one. Reverse hollow Licky Licky. See that? The art is so funny. So he's a rare card. And he's reverse hollow. We'll place him up here with Terrakion. It's going to be rare non-hollow Lucario. Rare non-hollow Latias, or Latias, however you pronounce it. Here's a reverse hollow Honchkrow. He's going to join Terrakia and Lil Licky Lick. Reverse hollow Pokemon Research Lab. Help you find those basic Pokemon. Here's a non-holographic Archeops. Oops. Reverse holographic Camerupt. He's got kind of a goofy smile going on. Reverse holographic Purloin. Ooh, I wish this card had been holographic. Here's a regular non-holographic Steelix. He looks real cool. I imagine if you're somebody who likes Steelix, you would want this card, but with him being non-holographic, he's going to be less collectible, you know, in my opinion. Reverse Holo Pikachu. I think Pikachu is such a common Pokemon, such a well-known Pokemon that he's probably ironically not very popular. I mean, certain ones are probably like the base set Shadowless one. Dynamo. Reverse Holo. Here's a nice looking card. I do like the way this card looks. Holographic Chandelure. Yeah, that looks nice. There we go. Look at that. Huh, I don't have that many holographic rares. It's so interesting. Reverse Holo Noibat. Non-holographic Magmortar. Reverse Holo Fletchinder. I think I want to sell most of these cards actually. Maybe I'll sell them off in bulk or in lots. Just try to get a little bit of money back on them. So I don't feel like many of these are collectible. They're too obscure. You know, it's just one card set. Okay, there's Caracosta is uncommon. He goes in this pile. Caracosta. Salazzle. Looking real mischievous there. Gumshoes, but this time reverse holographic. Doesn't matter because still nobody's going to want them. Reverse Holo Hapu. I wonder if somebody would want Hapu. Xurkitree. Non-holographic. Reverse Holo Fungus. It's a cute card. Non-holographic Noivern. And let's open up another set of penny sleeves. Oh, Jesus. Very slippery. Scrafty. He's got his pants falling down. Reverse Holo Chandler. I actually just sold the full art version of this card on eBay. Somebody wanted it. I was really surprised. Sold for $6. I sold the Misty's full art too, but that one sold for $25. I think it sold for $25. I was really actually quite pleased. Amoonguss again. I told you I got a lot of Amoonguss. Another Honchkrow. And another Liepard. You know, it kind of shows you some of these rares are almost more like commons. Reset Stamp. Salazzle. Once again. Butterfree. Is this a rare? It is a rare. Huh. Not a Pokemon you think very much about anymore. Do you guys remember Caterpie in the games? Caterpie is all over the place. Gumshoes. Once again. Aromatisse. I think that I said that right. Not holographic. This is reverse holographic. Riolu. And I have two of them. And I have two Gibbles as well. Reverse Holo Gibble. I already had one. Reverse Holo Giant Bomb. Put these in the wrong stack, didn't I? These two and Fungus all go in this stack. Okay, here's Electric, Reverse Holo. I'm seeing a pattern here. The biggest stack is the common and uncommon Reverse Holos. They must be real consistent or something. Reverse Holo Magmar. Yeah, I'm surprised at how few actual holo rares there are. It's kind of surprising. Here's good old Lickitung once again. The ladies love him. Finian. Reminds me of Goldeen. Oops. It's 2019 Goldeen. Reverse Hollow Scraggy. He's so funny looking. See, I don't know about this Pokemon. He's an anchor. He reminds me of the ice cream Pokemon. Just starting to reach a little too far, you know what I mean? For my tastes. We put Scraggy in the wrong pile. And Finian and Lickitung. I did it all once over again. These belong in this pile. Come on, get it right. Here's our Carablast. Mesprit, which is actually only an uncommon. Stunfisk. He's a flounder. He's got both eyes on one side of his body. Reverse Hollow Cottony. Wow, a lot of Reverse Hollow commons and uncommons in this stack. I wonder if this was originally what this stack was, because they're all kind of coming out that way. Which means I might have created a stack for the Reverse Hollow commons and accidentally mixed rares in there. Or like started putting rares on top, you know what I mean? Yeah, I think that's what's going on here, because you would expect every other card to be a rare card, and it's not. There's a Fletchling. 2019 Pidgey. Xurkitree, non-hollow. I had 2 of these. I didn't know that. Magearna. Is that how it's pronounced? This is an uncommon. Reverse Hollow Sableye. Oh, we actually did not go through as many penny sleeves as I thought we would. Ooh. Zygarde. He's actually rare, but he's non-holographic. Oh yeah. Got quite a few of those, didn't I? Same with this Obama Snow. Obama did it. Let's go ahead and put him in a sleeve. We're getting near the end of the pile finally. So here's a Salazzle, once again, looking sexy as heck. Look at Salazzle. Looks like a mischievous snake woman almost, right? Those big hands. Let's put her in the non-holographic rares. We've got Leaveney. I feel like Pokemon does that with some Pokemon. Or Game Freak. Is that the right? Which company actually runs Pokemon? It's not Nintendo, right? Nintendo just... Game Freak does the games. I know that. I don't actually know who gets to decide which Pokemon get designed. I feel like they take some Pokemon on occasion and they give them some real like feminine qualities, you know? Think of like Melodic. You don't really think, oh yeah, that Melodic's a dude, you know what I mean? Chandelure, Sylvaney. So Chandelure's Reverse Hollow. Let's get him in a sleeve. And Silvally, huh? Interesting. And he comes from type Null. So he's a new Pokemon. I'm still learning those Pokemon. Murkrow's Reverse Hollow. Amoonguss Reverse Hollow. Oops. This is a non-holographic rare. What is that? Meloetta? Honedge Reverse Hollow. Man, a ton of these guys. Yeah, I'm tempted to sell them in bulk. Here's an uncommon Lapras. I don't know if I want to collect those guys that much. If you had them all graded, I'm not sure they would even sell for over 20. There's Behem. He's reverse hollow and he is rare. Agsu, reverse hollow. Seeing a pattern here. They're almost all reverse hollow. What's up with that? Reverse hollow, Meloetta. Man, we're going to have to wrap up soon because my phone's going to die. Reverse hollow Normalium Z for tackle. And a reverse hollow Litwick. Let's slide him over here so we don't try to scoop him up by the edge, because he will stick to the table. Wow, so big old pile of commons and uncommons reverse hollows. Oh, they're so slippery now that they're in their cases. Let's get this Lickitung and this Dragonair. I'm going to have to find a way to sell these because I actually do not want to sit on them and just have them take up space. I think maybe if one of these is like a favorite Pokemon of yours, that would be why you would want the reverse hollow version of it. You know what I mean? So like if you're a big fan of, let's say, Abra, you're never really going to get holographic Abra because he's not a rare. So they introduced these reverse hollows, and this would allow you to get a reverse hollow rare version of maybe a Pokemon that you like that's not necessarily a super powerful Pokemon, right? Like this Pikachu reverse hollow. So I think that's why they decided to do reverse hollows. It's kind of a clever idea. Go. And I'll think about a way to sell those because that's a lot of cards, and I don't think they sell for like a few dollars each. Something tells me they go for about $1 each. And I don't have a time to list all those cards. It literally would not be worth my time. I would be better off streaming. You know, it's a better use of my time. So I'll have to find a way to sell those efficiently. Behem. So those are the reverse hollow rares. Not a lot. And even rarer are the actually holographic rares. Take a look at this, just a few. That's all I had there, but I'm sure I have more. I'm guessing it's just not in that stack. What do we have here? So this Drapion actually belongs over here. So this is for Moses, right? Yes. This is the stack from Moses. Oh, what do we have here? Ah, okay. I thought something interesting was going to be here. It's not. What do we have here? That's a stack of cards. Oh, I believe these are also for Moses. These are the ones we pulled fresh, and these are the ones he had sitting in the tins. Right, okay. Set that to the side. Have to figure out what to do with those even. And what's this, a big pack of commons and uncommons? Yes. Let's make sure there's no rares in there, because there could be. Grimsley, Grimer. We're just going to make sure we didn't leave any rares in here. So that's another question. What do I do with all of these commons and uncommons? I feel like, once again, because I'm so time constrained, I might have to sell them in bulk. I don't necessarily think I have room to collect one of every Pokemon card set ever placed out. My goal is to collect the Rocket cards. So I don't necessarily need all of these. I don't know how to sell them. Lot of common and uncommon cards. Please take them off my hands. How about these guys? I don't even know what they would be worth, honestly. Guess whatever the market will pay for them. Right, so this is also going to be commons and uncommons, isn't it? Oh yeah, that's exactly what it is. Here's a Misty's Favor. Such a cute card. Alright, I'm sure there's no rares in here. Okay, so actually these need to be stacked on top of each other then. Whew, look at all these cards. Oops. I can barely hold it. Look at that stack of paper. Oh, dear Lord. Try not to hurt them here. Wow. Those are all commons and uncommons. Place them over here on the edge. I got to figure out what to do with those ASAP because they're going to end up sitting out for a long time if I don't. What about this big old stack? What about this big old stack? Okay, and this is from the card set that I purchased from the one guy. I need a way to get rid of these even. Look how many cards this are. So many cards, man. I mean, they're all rare, but they're all like, they're not quite perfect condition. And I don't know how I'm going to get rid of them because I don't necessarily want them. How about these guys? These, because they're in the actual deck building card sleeves, that means these are some of the earlier cards that I ever pulled. Same deal here. They've already been sleeved. Ooh, look at that slacking. That's cool. Same deal, huh? So it seems like getting an actual holographic rare is pretty rare. Just a few of them, huh? And of course I have a few in my folder as well. That's really interesting. Oh, so now we have these sorted out, but I don't quite know what to do. Non-holographic rares, reverse holo common and uncommons, reverse holo rares, and holographic rares. These two piles can probably be combined. I would say so. So these might be worth a few dollars each, maybe. I'm guessing they're worth probably $1 each. But maybe like the slacking, you know, he's holographic rare. Maybe he's worth like 2 or 3, maybe 4. I like this licky. He does actually look pretty cool. I'm going to look into these cards to see about selling them. And the rest of these might have to be sold in bulk to whoever wants them. So the drapey in here. What else? Am I missing anything else? These are from Moses. I have a much better idea of what's on my table now, but I'm still in a situation where many of these are not sleeved, and I want to get out of that situation. What about these? A bunch of energy. Ooh, trainer cards. So these are also from Moses, I can tell. But it's mostly energy. And what about this? I'm going to look through this because I'm curious now, having looked at my rares, how many of these were rare and came from the cards I pulled. Giratina was one. Yeah, Giratina was one. Dragonite was one. Garchomp was one. Gengar was one. Okay, that makes a little more sense. So some of the cards are getting put aside, and that's why it looks the way it does. Actually, it's not much, was it? Those were just a few. Well, I suppose I sold the Misties and the Chandler and the Psyduck, and like, look, we have these guys here. These guys are for sale. I got them listed on eBay. All right, it's a really long video, and I'm not even done sorting. We've still got sorting to do. And I suppose I wanted to get some of this done before I continued opening up Pokemons. Otherwise, I would just have these huge packs of cards or huge stacks of cards and not really understand what's going on with them. I wanted to make sure I actually understood what was going on. With that, I want to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.